We're back on the Morning Brew with Friends with our friend Jennifer Hayden, the Director of PR and Marketing at the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History.
Yes.
And I've got to tell you, you guys have the best gift shop.
Thank you. I completely agree.
It
I
is-
do. I do.
And you're not biased because you work there.
I'm not. No, maybe a little bit. But we do. We've got some amazing things in the gift shop, and we actually just remodeled it. So we even have an artifact, a Jeep, inside of the museum gift shop right now.
Like
so it's
a World
cool.
War II era Jeep?
Yes, an older artifact type Jeep, but it's pretty cool. So people need to
Awesome.
come out and see it for
Because
sure.
it's like my favorite nerdy toys, all the like star maps and remote control cars and
yes.
drones and all of that stuff. It's,
Rockets, robots.
Right?
Right.
I love it all.
Thank
I love it all. And of course
you.
the shows you guys always have are just a ton of fun.
Thank you very much. We try. We definitely do. There's always something going on at the Nuclear Museum. We're very proud of that.
You know, people still forget though that you guys moved. It's been 7, 8 years since you moved up to Eubank, right?
Exactly. Actually, on April 3rd, it was our 7-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. A lot of people don't realize that we have been around since 1969. We were
'Cause you were on base.
We were on base until 9/11 happened, and due to heightened security measures, we did have to relocate temporarily to Old Town. So now we've been at our permanent location. It's wonderful.
It's a
It
great
really is.
building.
It is.
And then outside the building, there's a bunch of these old airplanes.
There is.
And there's some very, very cool airplanes.
Yes.
And if you just want to get your mind blown for a minute, just walk through these airplanes and you get a sense of the scale of what the Cold War really was and how
very much
large
so.
it was and how expensive it must have been. But now some guys who served in that era are all working together to basically refurb, not necessarily fully restore, but make one of these classic B-52s look a lot better.
Exactly.
She's in a sad state.
Yes, she is actually. In our Heritage Park, it is a 9-acre outdoor exhibit area. So we have jets, missiles, rockets. We have bombers. We have a B-29. We even have a nuclear submarine cell. And with that of course is our B-52. It is a B-52B Stratofortress. So this is our largest
They have
artifact.
such great names.
Oh my
Such
gosh,
great
I
names.
know, right?
Stratofortress.
And you can see how behemoth it is. Those are some of our summer campers that went out just to check out our aircraft in Heritage Park. But with the B-52, this actually, it will be the exterior restoration. So of course it will not fly or anything like that, but we need to, for lack of a better term, give it some love. It needs body work. It needs primer and paint to really be brought back to its former glory.
Well, we all do after 60 years.
Very true. And this is oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right. And this is the video that we have that shows a lot of what the plane is about, and you can tell that it's been weathered.
It has, and with this B-52B, this is very unique to Albuquerque because we are saying this is Albuquerque's airplane. This was delivered directly from Boeing to Kirtland Air Force Base in 1955, and it was never stationed at another Air Force base. So this is Albuquerque's airplane. It means so much to us. It's a unique aircraft in the way that it's one of only 50 B-52B models ever created. It is one of only 4 that's still on display for public viewing in the world.
So it's a rare plane.
It's a very rare plane. And ours actually is the only B model left in existence that has dropped a nuclear weapon, of course, during testing. But it was flown in 1956 through 1962 in different operations in the South Pacific, where they were dropping thermonuclear bombs through airdrops. So ours is very
that the Bikini
unique.
Atoll era?
It is. That's exactly right. Yes. So ours was involved in Operation Red Wing, Operation Cherokee, just the testing of the airdrops of the bombs. And when the treaty actually was signed in 1963, after that, when it was removed from the roster, it became an artifact at our formerly known museum, the National Atomic Museum, when we were on base. So this has been an artifact for the museum since 1971.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, and part of this, though, is an Indiegogo campaign. And this is a crowdfunding campaign.
It is a crowdfunding.
And it's been getting a lot of attention, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And trying to raise $60,000 to help restore this thing because airplane paint ain't cheap.
It's not. The paint alone, 1 gallon is $460. Oh, look. Okay, so we launched this campaign on Friday. We're already up to $46.85, which is wonderful. This actually isn't our first crowdfunding campaign. Last year, we successfully restored our B-29 Stratofortress, and we were able to raise over the $44,000 that we were aiming for the paint, the bodywork. This one is actually more. It's the $60,000 that we're really trying to raise with Indiegogo because it's a behemoth airplane.
They're big.
They're huge. The surface area alone is over 2/3 of an acre.
Wow.
So this is such a large aircraft, and even the $60,000 is actually only half of what we need to fully restore the exterior.
Wow.
So it's $120,000 to restore this B-52.
That's huge.
Yes.
Well, good work on the Indiegogo campaign. These
Thank
things are not
you.
easy. When you go out
They're
to do these
not.
crowdfunding, people don't realize you got to do the roadshow and you've got to tell people about it.
Right.
You got to market and
Spread the word.
That's exactly
Yes.
it. Well, anybody can find it. If you search B-52 at Indiegogo.com, it should be the first one that pops up.
It is, yes.
That's excellent. We'll be back in a couple of seconds to Morning Brew with Friends.